Hi, Libra. Okay, Libra, this is going to be your love and life message for the 12th through the 15th of January. As always, keep in mind it's a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone that watches. Things could be opposite, roles could be reversed, okay? Just keep in mind it's general. If you want to book a private one-on-one reading with me that isn't general but is personal and just for you alone, follow the link to my website down in the description below to schedule with me, okay? I do have availability middle to end of January. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. This channel is just for Libra and Sagittarius exclusively. If you are another sun sign, just know that of course I read for all 12 zodiac signs. My gifts are not limited just to Sagittarius and Libra. I just have a channel for those two signs because I get a lot of downloads for those two signs, more so than any other sign. Okay, so if you're new, welcome, subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for you. I read for you here every couple of days. I won't make you wait. All right, Soma Chandra Libra, let's get into it. They wanted me to use the Cosmic Cat. Can't get enough of these decks. I hope you guys like them because I like this and the dog deck a lot. I'll be using them a lot. Cute, cool message came out too. Friendship, care is there. Improvisation, just make it up and reward. Paw it forward. You poor little mouse, let me rescue you. Pay it forward. Also, aloof is at the bottom of the deck. Seek non-attachment. Watcher, be your own witness. Just watch right now. They want you to seek non-attachment. I'm hearing that your advice from Spirit that's apparently important over the next couple of days is be caring and kind to other people. Friendship is there for you. Make it up as you go along. Random acts of kindness, paying it forward. You don't have to have a big schedule or structure. Just improvise life right now, quite literally, like this guy. Oh my God, I want her outfit. That's Libra, the unicorn right there. She thinks she's a unicorn. Yeah, be lighthearted, be kind to those in your environment, help people in need. I just heard it only takes like 1 second to be kind to someone, be caring, put out into the universe what you would like to receive. Some of you would like a hug or a smile or someone to be kind to you. This may come in the form of strangers or just in very simple actions this week. And seek non-attachment. This guy is a riot. Like, okay, man, you can stick your tongue out at me all you want. When you come across people like this over the next couple of days, just try non-reaction. That's great. God, this deck is great. So, but a little bit deeper down, you know, with the Soma Chandra Oracle deck, this speaks more to, I think, a more serious, intimate relationship. Walk away, dangling carrot, hook up, karma is a bitch. Feeling bored and stuck is at the bottom of the deck. There's flight here. You might have run away. Someone else might have run away. In romantic partnership or love and life, you or someone around you is maybe feeling bored and stuck at the moment. Boredom leads to creativity. That's what I'll say for sure. So you might just be feeling a little bored and stuck right now. Walk away, dangling a carrot, hook up in a bitch. I think that someone walked away. This is the theme that you'll be dealing with or perhaps contemplating. When we walk away, someone else will dangle a carrot. All they really wanted was a hookup, and now they're dealing with the karma of that. Karma's a bitch. You may be dealing with the consequences of doing that. I am hearing that this might have been something you both mutually did. My body just leaned forward. Spirit said yes. So a dynamic that's played out frequently in this specific relationship is one of you starts to walk away. And when you walk away, that's the dangling carrot. Like, hey, I'm walking away. Don't you just want one hookup with me? It's like trying to lead a horse to water. Or when you walk away, they dangle the carrot to you. Someone dangles the carrot to the person walking away and they do hook up. There is time spent together. And that just kept happening or keeps happening. Notice this pattern and where it leads to. Apparently it leads to a place that feels like kind of a bitch. And it really kind of goes nowhere. It doesn't matter what kind of relationship you're having. If we're on again, off again like that, and it's kind of game playing, it's not really very sincere. And someone maybe just did that to deal with boredom. Or now that's getting boring, or it got boring. Boarding. Who's boarding? Boarding a plane, boarding a train. Hopefully it's not waterboarding. Sorry, Donnie Darko today. There is some kind of an ascension that's taken place with the world here. This person could be far away from you. When the world comes out, we do a lot of life review before we go through the portal. So this may be stuff that you're really contemplating about a recent past cycle that you've played out. You learned a lot from it, most likely. Pardon me. My guides told me today when I went to pick up my typical decks, please don't use those. They're boring now. I was like, okay. It's true. I've been using a lot of the same decks for general readings for months now, and my guides are like, you have like over 120 of them. What are you doing with your life? So I pulled out some ones that I haven't used in a while. This one deck is kind of dark, so I'll hold them up. Overall energy of the reading is justice. The way someone's feeling is strength. The way you're being seen is the chariot. You just got in the chariot and let Jesus take the wheel. What you need to know is the moon. What's hidden from you is the moon or your advice. And the final outcome, 2 cards came out, the King of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. Some of you have water in your chart, or you have a water sign around you. Of course, they do not have to be a water sign. This King of Cups is holding back, though. I do see a person that may have it in them to be incredibly mature and diplomatic and compassionate when they want to, but they hold back, they withhold. Okay. They may be holding on to their own foundation. So this, this could be all your energy or the energy of a person coming towards you. I'm feeling very strongly that this is the energy of a person coming towards you. I also feel like some of you were dealing with someone with strong Pisces or Cancerian placements, Leo or Libra, but I do have a lot of major arcana here. I have a lot of Scorpionic stuff here too. And you are throwing a card of transformation. In particular, let me speak to my brothers real quick. Hi, Kings of Swords. I feel you here. I'm getting a very special message or specific message for the masculines in the collective. Some of you have a lot of love to give, and you have given it, and you don't know where it's leading you. Some of you, of course, not all of you, but some of you have been kind of a doormat, and you cannot give any more to someone. This hurts you. You want to express the King of Cups. There's a whole lot more to the King and Queen of Swords than just that sort of discernment, but you just sort of can't anymore. I believe those masculines have some Scorpio in their chart. Yeah, had to put an end to something with someone else, but my feminines could be that way too. So justice. We are getting justice. This is feeling like a consequence, not a choice at this point. We get what we give. We get what we kind of deserved in the moment based on the choices we made up until this moment. Clarifying this, many cards flew into the reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse, Temperance in reverse, and the 4 of Swords. Sagittarius energy, Piscean energy. Yeah. Look at this poor girl watching the clock. Like that's all she's got going on in her life. Someone's asking me the name of the deck. I don't know the name of the deck. You guys know that. I don't remember them. So someone is getting justice for never really determining the purpose of the relationship with Temperance in reverse. Running hot and cold. 1 minute showing you one thing, 1 minute showing you another thing, or feeling one way at first and then feeling another way, and never really being able to alchemize and bring balance to their feelings and their goals and their drive. And we do have to find balance. This person's, I think, recovering from something. They're not feeling great. They over-romanticize something, or they were unrealistic. We do get justice for being romantically manipulative or never really being consistent, being unrealistic, being tantrumy. Knight of Cups in reverse can, worst case scenario, be explosive, immature, just not very mature, and not taking action. It's like you only live once, man. You can either watch that clock or you can actually be part of space and time here. And someone's getting a consequence for that. It's also possible that someone is trying to make a decision and they can't or won't. Can't or won't. It's a little too stressful to deal with the choices and the consequences that come after important choices that are difficult. I'm also hearing that someone struggles to be like non-biased. And that's something that Libra is like, we're pretty much born breathing that air. Like, yes, we're very opinionated people, especially if you throw some Capricorn or Aquarius in our chart for sure, or Leo, but Libras just know how to be unbiased and see everyone else's point of view. I don't think that this person does know how to do that. They do not. They may have someone, and this could be you too, keep that in mind, Libra. Someone may have placements that makes it a struggle for them to know what it is their intentions are before they take action. And someone may also just have this bad habit of making assumptions based on just feelings that were never really proven to be legitimate in the 3D. Fantasizing. I'm hearing quite a bit of that. But someone's holding back at this point. They're trying to be strong. I feel as though you're not in communication with this person, or there's been very little communication. They are trying to be strong. Clarifying this is the Hangman, the Ten of Wands, and the Moon. Well, they're in a pickle. The burning dress. Eesh. This person is carrying heavy burdens. This person doesn't know what else to do but to just surrender and let something go. But with the Moon, the Moon's here twice too. Someone doesn't 100% understand why they are where they are in this moment in life. They're not quite sure how they got here. They are trying to be strong and make it through it, but they're not really sure how they got here. And I don't think they know how they got here with you either. They also have pride and dignity. I sense that this person will open up and like apologize when they've done something wrong, or they don't mean to be hot and cold all the time, but they do this to themselves. There are things that they need to address within that they don't really know how. But I feel like consequences are coming in right now, not to hurt a person or make them feel like they are being punished, or make them feel like, well, what did you expect to happen? I think Spirit's trying to get this person to dive more deeply inside of themselves and figure out why they've always got to be strong, why they over-romanticize, why they're unrealistic, why they run hot and cold, why they can't move forward. I hear that this person is a procrastinator sometimes. They're dealing with something a little bit heavier and a little bit more covert. So we've got the Chariot here, something about travel. Now, you may have moved on from them. I'm also hearing something about like taking the car versus not taking the car. You just really want them to leave right now. Some of you really need some space to think and rest. I sense that this person has frustrated you in the past, but I can't manifest for them. Okay. Also, they need a better plan. They never really have one. Okay. But they're really good with words with this Knight of Cups here when they want to be. So the Chariot, you may have moved on. They see you as the Chariot. So they see you as, if you have any Cancer in your chart, you're expressing it right now. I love Cancer. My Moon's in Cancer. I don't understand this about myself, but I do like it. Like, I don't get it. I'm going to spend my whole life figuring out my Moon in Cancer. It's never too late, right? But the Chariot, for those of you that have the Cancerian placement, it is being activated, and it's very tenacious. It's very driven. It means victory. It means overcoming obstacles and challenges. It does require the GPS of your soul to be turned on right now. And clarifying, this is the Five of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Four of Wands. Okay, this is a little bit more than get off my lawn. This is a little bit more than back off. I do think that you have fought. I think you had to stand up for yourself in some way. I love her. She's like, I'm going to cut you. Something made you mad. They might have been mad to watch you. If you've never, like if they dangled a carrot to you and you were the High Priestess and the Four of Wands, like, nope, I'm perfectly okay doing meditation and rituals at home, spending time alone. I'm good. I've got this High Priestess thing down pat. It's a little renegade as well. High Priestess and Hermit are renegades, rebels. They don't appear that way on the surface, but they're like the opposite of the Hierophant and the Three of Cups. Like they're good on their own. They have this quiet, dignified side. She will not speak. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces or a Cancerian. This person's younger. This person could be a family member. It could be a younger woman too. There's maybe a triangulation going on if it's a romantic relationship. For others of you, I'm sensing that this may be a daughter, a friend. They may be a little envious and jealous of you. They can't quite figure out how you've gotten to where you are. They also don't know why you're good on your own. But I feel like some of you were ticked and you just kind of had to go, and this person may feel abandoned by you in some way. If that's them, the High Priestess and the Four of Wands. I feel like there's not a whole lot you can say to them. I also feel like some of you put your foot down with them. They could be Aries, the Magician in reverse, the Wheel in reverse. There could be some cycles being broken here. Yeah. Some of you, themes of bitterness may be playing out for you. Don't let it tempt you to be manipulative. Be mindful of other people being that way as well. They might not know any better. It might be an old bag of tricks for them. I hear a South Node in Gemini that's really got to go. Okay, so here's what you need to know are your advice, the moon. For your advice, Libra, you are going to have cyclical emotions. Go deep, nurture yourself, go within. Self-love is definitely a thing. There will not be a lot of clarity at this time for you or this person. Interesting though, clarifying this, I think this is what you need to know about this person. This may be something that Spirit wants you to know about yourself as well that needs to be highlighted, addressed, or worked on. 9 of Cups in reverse, but the 9 of Pentacles in the upright, and the 3 of Swords. Okay, well, what if this is a message about this other person? What you need to know is this person may feel as though they're gutted in some way. This person may feel pessimistic or brokenhearted. Worst case scenario with the 9 of Cups in reverse and the 3 of Swords, they have something going on with them that stems from a place of indulgence. They're avoidant of emotions and they just sort of indulge and nothing's ever really good enough. This gets their heart broken. It also makes them sick or under the weather sometimes. This person may, unfortunately, worst case scenario, this person may have a communicable disease. This person may have an eating or indulgence problem, or just indulgence in general. Nothing really ever makes them happy. Someone does need to find personal happiness within. A momentary happiness is not enough at this point to sustain. Someone is possibly all about themselves. Someone's also sort of stuck up and aloof and they are starting to realize this about themselves, and it's because nothing ever really makes them happy, even though they have it all or they have a lot, and needing to work through that. I also hear that someone has shallow, high expectations financially. Someone might have gotten themselves involved in something that was bad too, for a very few of you. Illegal even. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but for a few of you it's true. And this final outcome is the King of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. Clarifying this is the 4 of Pentacles, the Tower, and Death. So the 4 of Pentacles twice. There are a lot of 4s here. So stability is very important for you right now, Libra. If you are dealing with this person, they do hold back. They do have a possessive side. They have a lacking mindset, a miserly mindset. You may be holding back from them and they're going to pull on your heartstrings. Or someone does hold back in some way. They are loving, but they hold back. Here's that 4 of Pentacles again. This person is doing this to themselves. And then the Tower and Death. This is about sudden change, sudden endings, sudden death. Is this person saving up for a rainy day or something to live their life? I kind of get the sense that this person, if it's a masculine, the masculine does, you know, when we sit on a throne as the queen or the king, sometimes we lose the ability to ride around on the horse or on foot like the pages and the knights do. This person does need to step outside of a comfort zone. I'm also hearing that someone is realizing that they're not a child anymore, and they need to stop chasing youthful dreams and younger people. There is a youthfulness and a glow of an inner child within all of us, and we can recapture dreams from the past, but we have to put it on the adult version of ourselves. I do think that something is crumbling for someone here, but they can't quite understand why. Something isn't manifesting here with the Magician in reverse. Six of Swords, though, moving on to calmer waters. You're going to be busy, 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 busy. Libra, the Eight of Pentacles has been coming out for you quite a bit. You look very astute right now. You're very good with details. If you have any Virgo in your chart anywhere, it will do you some good. You can put it to good use. You'll be able to keep yourself busy. I hear tickling your mind and learning things, or someone's just working and thinking about the past. Maybe thinking about a King of Wands. My masculines might be getting in touch with their own grand vision again, though, and getting some confidence back in the future. But it's this cycle that's wrapping up. So I use the Osho Tarot, which is sort of an oracle deck and a tarot deck for me all at the same time. I ask Spirit, what do you want Libra to know about the person and their environment? What insight can you give them? Integration in reverse, rebirth, silence, and sorrow. Lots of scorpionic energy here. They can never really integrate their masculine and feminine energy. They also did not want to integrate and be part of a pair with you either. They struggle with balance, for sure. It's interesting. I do feel like this person has tried to lead you away from moments where you've been mad at them, and they're lighthearted when they shouldn't be all the time. Now there's a silence for them and they're sad. My God, I wanted to know why. I mean, they are being strong. They are being quiet. They can't integrate. They can't integrate their emotions and what they're passionate about into action, is what I'm hearing. They're very sad about something. I wanted to know what they were sad about. Break through the creator and moment to moment. Okay. They do have breakthroughs, but it's like they fizzle out and plateau really quickly. This might be something about them too. Like, they're nice. They make things up as they go along. They kind of put you in a friend zone. It went moment to moment to moment for them. They can't sustain it though. They can't accumulate something energetically. It's because of their process. Their process is unsustainable here with you, with themselves, and that's why they have nothing to say now and they're sad. It's like they had a breakthrough with themselves and with you. They had this chance to create something that they were driven towards and be in the moment with the stepping stone. This person might have line 3 in their human design profile, which is the top of the bottom trigram of the I Ching hexagram, and it is about continuously being in a place of transition, even though number 2 is here. So they just couldn't really get it out of transition mode. They don't know why they are the way they are. That's what you need to know. Here's your cards. Ordinariness in reverse, that flipped into the reverse. Exhaustion, harmony in reverse, but transformation. Okay, you're done with the ordinary. You do not like being bored and stuck. I feel like right now, Libra, it's definitely a good idea to make things up and improvise and shake it up over the next 5 days, because I think that some of you are really exhausted and life is boring for you right now. I also think you're struggling to connect to a playful side of yourself. And there's just a lacking in harmony here for you. I also think you're no longer living in a dream. Like your heart's not connected to something right now, them or just in general, but you're undergoing a transformation, and that's difficult. And when we have the Dark Mother of Scorpio come into our lives, she's going to unearth and expose really raw, hidden things within. It is kind of dramatic and it is intense. if any of you are like struggle to get out of a mundane routine in life, or like you're exhausted by something but you keep doing it, this is changing. The last time I read for you guys, I felt like something was changing for you. A lot of things may be changing for you, and you're undergoing transformation. It's intense. And I was like, okay, well, what's transforming here for Libra? Understanding suppression and guilt. Okay, I heard a message right away. And also the transformation is death, like something just needed to end. I think some of you are breaking a cycle here. You don't feel like your best talents are being utilized here. You don't want to deal with the theme of bitterness. You don't want these cycles to continue. You can't deal with the karma anymore of just making it up as you go along and hookups and dangling a carrot and never really knowing the fucking purpose of anything. I definitely think my feminines are dealing with the masculines hanging on to something here. The first message I'm hearing is some of you understand and are putting an end to how you have maybe had unrealistic expectations of this person. And you're going to realize that, and it might make you feel kind of guilty. Some of you suppressed them. I was too pushy. I pushed my agenda onto them. I wanted them to be who I wanted them to be, and they're not. They are who they are. And as disappointing and frustrating as that is, I can no longer be a control freak and try to push them to do what I think they should do in life. That's exhausting me, and it's creating tension, not harmony. And I'm tired of it anyway. It's boring me to death. This does need to transform. I also think you're understanding that maybe this person is the way that they are because they were suppressed and guilty. They were made to feel guilty a lot, and they were suppressed quite a bit in their life. You may start to understand suppression and guilt in your own life and how those themes have played themselves out in this cycle, in this relationship, in this situation. I'm also hearing that some of you are very creative people when you just allow yourself to go with the flow and live in the moment, and you do have these breakthroughs, you yourself, but that I just heard someone needs to have a little bit more direction. And I heard that someone needs art therapy. They're artistic and creative, but art therapy would do them a world of good, and it would do their child a world of good too. Okay, you are getting to a place of understanding. You are setting something free. I also hear that some of you are very worried about someone who's a little bit older, and they may need help. This could be a parent or someone's parent. They are maybe in the end, the last 10 to 20 years of their life, and something does need to change for them. They don't know that you have enough to help them and take care of them. You may need to tell them. I also hear that this person really misses their own youth and their own past. Someone misses their youth and their past. They feel like they never really saw themselves through to fruition as a person. They cannot go back in time. We can never go back. We can just create in the present moment in the future. And I think that you just put an end to something here with them, or you will. But they're not going to give you what they need, because what you need emotionally from them, because they don't really understand even what they need emotionally. And I think that this is over now. Also, this could be someone like far away. There could have been a fight. Past lives, exes may show up at a party or something like that. They told me not to talk about that. It's for a private reading, maybe not general. All right, Libra, that's what's happening here. Just continue to work through your transformation and move forward knowing where you're going, because you can't help another person know where they're going. Just keep moving forward yourself as the chariot. Hope this resonates with you and hope it helps. Again, link to the websites down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.